All right, welcome back to the Rosemount project. We're here at our current duplex conversion project in Kitchener, where we are about almost halfway through this project. We have got everything framed and roughed in, so we've had plumbing, electrical, and HVAC here already. And as you can see, we've actually got lots of really good work done here already. The plumbing is, it's actually the nicest plumbing I've ever seen. It's just very, very well done. It's almost like the plumber had OCD. So we're standing here in the kitchen. So this is a huge room.
Yeah, we actually closed off this wall here before it was open. The old owners actually broke it open. It's not even legal. So we actually framed it in. We're gonna close it all off, and then it'll just kind of have a good flow for the rest of the kitchen. And then under the stairs here, that's where the coat closet is gonna be. So that's all framed in, and then along here as well, so it's a lot safer for people walking down the stairs.
This is actually gonna have countertop space all the way across both sides. We're gonna have the fridge and some counter space and cupboards on this side, and then the sink and stove and everything along this wall here. And this is something that we don't normally do, but we actually have decided to put the laundry in the kitchen this time. So right over here, you can see we've got rough-in for laundry, and it's actually being built right into the kitchen, so it's gonna have a nice gable around it, and it's really gonna show nicely. So we've got the venting for the laundry already. We've got the venting done for the stove. Everything's kind of ready to go. We're all wired up for pot lights. This is gonna be a really nice, bright basement. Every window in here is being replaced, and when I take you to the other side, you're gonna see an area where we're gonna have a huge 4x3 egress window to make the living room super bright.
And through here, so this is a hallway now, so before it was just open, and we closed in the furnace room.
In this furnace room, there's really not a lot of room. We wanted to maximize the living space as much as possible. So as you can see, there's a tank here. This is being replaced, but the new tank is actually going right in this spot, right at the opening to the door. So we're gonna have this door swing out so that we have proper access. There's gonna be a water softener in this corner. And then because of ceiling height restrictions, we had to reconfigure the exhaust venting for the furnace. So it's actually going out from this room rather than out the side like it used to. So we've had to reconfigure some stuff, and as well as the ductwork. Every piece of ductwork in here was hanging down too low, which wasn't gonna give us our proper ceiling height. So instead of the 8-inch thick ductwork, we're down to 5-inch, and it's a little wider so that we pass inspections. Now, we actually had our inspection a few days ago. Everything was perfect. We passed with flying colors. So basically making sure that when you're in here that you measure the ceiling height before you even buy the property. Make sure that you can get your ceiling heights, and when you realize what needs to be done to get that ceiling height that you need, make sure that the right guys or the right people are on your team to make it happen.
So now we have a pantry here, and then into this bedroom here, we've got a good sized closet. And then like John mentioned before, we're gonna replace those 2 windows. This is just one of the 3 bedrooms.
Yeah. So let's go to the other side and check out the rest of the place.
Yeah.
All right, so we're in the living room right now. So this living room is quite small because we really wanted to get 3 bedrooms in here, and I think it worked out really well. Over on this wall, huge window, and I think that's what's really gonna make the difference in here.
Yeah, I think because the windows are on either side of this living room when it was just one giant room, and now by closing off the bedrooms on either side, we had no light.
Black.
Yeah, so
pot lights and 4x3 egress window there. So not only tons of natural light, but building code says we have to have a way to escape as well. So this is it right here. So bedroom number 2, right in here. So we actually wanted to make the best use of this space, obviously. So we've got the closet right in the corner. It actually was in the drawing originally, it was right here in the middle. And we kind of wanted to make room for the biggest bed possible, just in case whoever's living in here wanted to, have more furniture or bigger stuff. So it's right there in the corner. Lots of light. And once these new windows are in, it's gonna look fantastic.
yeah, and this area over here is where I was talking about where they had kind of chopped the wall out. So now that that's framed up, it makes it a proper bedroom. So in this bathroom here, it's all framed out, and we're gonna have the tub with the toilet, and we're actually gonna fit a double sink in here. So it's gonna be a smaller vanity, but we still prefer two sinks. So I think people will appreciate that in the basement.
Yeah, so double vanity I think is just a really nice feature for people, because I know like when you and I are brushing our teeth at night, I wouldn't want to have to trip over you or wait for you to be done. It was just nice to be able to do it whenever you need to. So we broke up the floor in here to do all the plumbing. The nice thing is a lot of projects actually have to you have to break the floor from one side of the basement to the other. All the concrete that had to be broken up is right here in this room. So that was really nice. The old cast iron stack that was in here was not in the greatest shape, so it's been removed and replaced with nice ABS pipes. And insurance companies too prefer ABS over cast iron too. So it's just nicer to have the kind of the updated pipes. So let's go check out the third bedroom and we'll talk about the electrical in there. Okay. So I think this might be the biggest room from the looks of it. I gotta double check the plan, but I think this is the biggest room, and it has a nice big double closet there too. So as you can see, the electrical panel is in this room, and because we separate the electrical between the two units, they actually have one on each floor. And upstairs, you'll see in a minute, we've got the panel in the bedroom directly above this. So it makes for easy electrical installation. And you know, they've got everything wired up here and ready to go. So once we've boarded up and gotten things kind of into a more finished state, then everybody comes back and makes everything look pretty. So can't wait to show you that in the after video.
All right guys, so we're upstairs here at the Rosie project, and there's not a ton that's been done. It's just demo. Most of the work is done in the basement. We're gonna show you some of the electrical, and the layout's been slightly changed, so let's go check it out.
Yeah, so in this room you can actually see that there's pot lights already, semi-installed, so roughed in, ready to go. So it's gonna be nice and bright. And especially with that bay window like that, this living room is going to be beautiful. Yeah,
all the baseboards have been ripped off and all the trim, so that's going to be all new and replaced.
So like I mentioned downstairs, the electrical has been separated between the two units of this duplex. So right below us was the basement panel, and in this room right in the corner, we have the panel up here. So they'll be building a nice cupboard around this to make it look built in. And this way, both of our tenants can pay their own hydro, which is great for monthly income. So in our duplexes, typically we try and find an existing spot that we can kind of make use of for the laundry. Now, in this project, and if we throw back to the before video, you'll see this was just a closed off wall at the end of this hallway. This is where all the bedrooms are. So ideally the laundry would be close to the bedrooms. So we've actually opened this up, framed in a brand new closet for the laundry, and we've already got the plumbing and the venting and the electrical for the laundry roughed in. So this is kind of all ready to go here, waiting to be finished off, and it's going to be super convenient to have the machines right here. Now,
yeah, they made the closet a little bit smaller in the other bedroom, but I think it still makes more sense to have the laundry here than in a kitchen or anywhere else that we can
for sure.
Put it,
Yeah,
so.
Definitely the most ideal spot.
Yeah, so let's go check out the kitchen.
All right, so right here in the kitchen, the cupboards and countertop in this kitchen were very outdated. They were dark brown, and the layout of the kitchen was not really ideal because it had a peninsula jutting out, and I think that's kind of what is a bit dated, like that look.
I think so.
Yeah.
So now it's gonna just kind of wrap around, so it's still having the sink underneath. So the layout is typically staying the same. The sink will still be under the window, and then it's going to wrap around. And then over here, we've blocked that off, so that was the entrance down to the basement. So that's actually going to be the new spot for the fridge. So I think this layout is going to make a lot more sense, and it's going to be nice and open.
Yeah, there's going to be basically your ideal L-shaped layout, still with a lot of space here to have a table so that there's a place to eat. And if the tenants wanted to, they could put their own little island in the middle here just for extra counter space if they wanted to as well. So it's a nice big room for that. And again, pot lights, two bright big windows here. So it's gonna feel nice and airy and bright in here. Exhaust for the oven, the stove is done, and just all that kind of beginning work. And it's gonna be awesome to see it come together when it's all finished.
Yeah, we can't wait to show you guys.
All right, I hope you liked this video. We thought it would be a really cool idea to do a midway walkthrough so that you can see what it looks like when we're partway through a project. There's always the before and the after, but you don't always get to see it kind of ripped apart and all roughed in. So if you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell to be notified when we drop more videos.
And we'll see you next time.